Okay, so this is a video of our new house in Tuscany. We purchased it in December of 2020. It's now September of 2021 and we're getting our first video here. And the reason we're doing that is because we're about to undertake a fairly significant renovation to the house. Yesterday we had a meeting with our architect, and so we have a pretty good idea of what it's gonna look like in the finished state. So we thought, both for posterity's sake and to be able to do a nice before and after, we'd take a video tour of the house as we leave today and perhaps see it in its current state for the last time. So what we see here is the approach to the property down the driveway. As you can see, the house is at the end of the driveway, and as you approach, you see a nice olive grove, some beautiful cypresses, a pond over here which is quite low because we're at the end of the summer and it hasn't rained in a few months. And you come to the circular driveway. I don't know if we're going to ultimately keep the circular driveway or not. It may stay, it may go. And here is the house. We're going to do some minor modifications to the exterior, like perhaps turning some windows into doors, but for the most part, I would expect it to look mostly the same. Here's a picture of the landscape. That's obviously not going to be changing, but we could be adding a lot more elements to this outdoor garden. So let's go inside. And when you walk into the house, the first thing you come into here is the kitchen, with a nice view through the house out to the backyard of the house. So here's the kitchen. This will be a complete redo. And then when you walk in immediately into this door is the technical room, the laundry room, the water system, and this glorious server cabinet with the internet router that I put together. Okay, and as we come through the kitchen, we enter the space that's currently being used as a dining room.
And I have to make it to that other box.
Stained brick arched ceilings, which we will keep.
Hopefully the tripod doesn't feel slow, because oh, okay. Maybe if I jumped backwards instead of forwards, I would have been able to survive, but yeah, when you land like that, you're not able to jump right away.
The current plan is to turn this window into a door, so this would be the new front of the house, and then this room, which is again currently being used as a dining area, would be essentially an entrance foyer. This kitchen we think will be turned into the living space with couches, maybe a TV here, and then the space now that's currently being used as the TV room, living room, sitting area will be the new kitchen.
And if you need to jump over some of these spikes, you might accidentally jump into the boomerang. So
these two children came with the house. They've been sitting here since the day we bought it.
Because I really don't want
We decided we liked them, so we're going to probably keep them.
Who?
You. We're going to keep you if that's okay.
No, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to this camera. Isn't that weird?
You might think that you have to jump on these, but you can actually just walk
Okay, we're having a 1-1 Super Mario 1.
And then over on this side of the house,
Oh, that's the translate. Oh no. Oh
which
my
is
God. What's happening?
the east side, this is a kind of a space that's not being really used all that much now, or it's kind of just a sitting area with the fireplace. This will, we think, be turned ultimately into the dining room. Hopefully we have a much nicer fireplace here, much more of a statement. And then before we go upstairs, we'll see here, this is the bathroom. Lights don't work. We think this will be changed to a laundry room. And hopefully we get that light fixed. If nothing else, if the renovation fixes that light, we'll consider it a major success. This is the original front of the house. So this is the front door, but when we reconfigure it, this will now be the back of the house. And this area that is sort of an entrance foyer will now be converted into a laundry area. This space here, we think a laundry area and a bathroom. So we think we're gonna change this space into a newer, better bathroom. And then that current bathroom over there, that's just right here, will be the laundry room. As you kind of snake your way back here, again, into the new back of the house, this space, which as you can see is currently our much beloved gym, will become an office, because this is the quietest part of the house. It's in the back, so it's a good space for an office. This window here, which has a really nice view, I'm not gonna take the bar off the window, but it has a nice view of the Tuscan landscape. We're gonna extend this down to the floor, so hopefully it becomes a nice big window. Okay, so now we'll go up the stairs of the house, and as you come up to the first landing, to your right, you've got this sort of separate bedroom up the stairs here. And this bedroom has an ensuite. All the bedrooms have their own ensuite, which are going to be completely redone. And right now, two single beds pushed together, and a closet here. And we go to the other side of the house here. So up these stairs to the left is the master bedroom. We'll start there. And here's where you walk into the master bedroom. There's closets. The area that I'm currently using as my office, which will, of course, be moved downstairs to the new office. That's currently the gym. There's the windows that has a beautiful view into the Tuscan landscape. And then as you turn to the right here, we have the area that's currently being used as the sleeping area. This will all be configured completely differently. And then here in the back, you've got a little closet and the bathroom, which has a tub and a shower. Okay, so we're gonna go back out here. Oh, just one thing, we have an attic space here, which we're gonna keep, as it's a good storage space. It goes all the way up the stairs and then turns to the left, and there's a pretty big space there. Since we want to use the property as a rental, it's a good place to keep things and hide things away that we use for personal use, but still want to keep in the house while it's rented. So when you turn come up the stairs and turn to the right, you come to this living space. Right now it's not particularly functional. It's just got some furniture and a fireplace and a TV that's not that great. plan here would be to turn this into a much more usable, family-friendly living space with a new fireplace, new television, better, more comfortable furniture, some bookshelves maybe with books. Just something that can be used as a separate living space and is much more sort of comfortable for the family. If you turn to the left, you come into the third bedroom. And so you come here, there's a closet to your left again, similar style bathrooms, all the others. Nice view onto the pool down below, which we'll get to. And more beautiful Tuscan landscape. And then the bedroom has currently 2 twin beds. I don't think I've gotten a view of the ceilings up here, which are quite nice. The beams and the brick, very traditional Tuscan style, which we will be keeping. And we'll do a quick view of the other bedroom too, but it's sort of a mirror of the one we just saw. So, very high ceilings. And same style bathroom. I'll show you the view, which this looks out into the entrance of the house. This is the circular driveway. There's the pond over there. Okay, so why don't we go back downstairs and we'll take a quick tour of the, what I'm calling the backyard, but it's actually the side yard, but it's sort of the outdoor livable space where both us and guests, you know, in the summer would be spending a majority of our time when we're outside. So this is walking straight through to the back of the house. And here you've got this beautiful portico made out of the same stone as the house. As you can see, it's kind of a little underutilized at the moment. We've got a dining table here that's we already sort of covered up for the off season. A lot of things just being stored and not used. These terracotta flower pots that will hopefully we'll bring back to life and fill them with some flowers. This ancient Etruscan basketball hoop. It's about 3,000 years old, came with the property. And this nice little exit here that takes you out into the yard. Again, where you have those great views. And so the plan is to turn this space will be completely different if all goes according to plan. And by according to plan, of course, we mean we get the permits to do it. We plan on bringing the gym out here, and so this space that you see being used as a bit of a dining area will be enclosed with glass and turned into an outdoor gym, which would have nice views of the pool, of the Tuscan landscape. We're hoping a really nice big space to work out and at the same time get some beautiful views. And then this side of the portico will become a kitchen, an outdoor kitchen with a nice pizza oven, we think, in this corner, and a grill in this corner. And we're hoping you would walk through here and we'll have a pergola, which means, you know, sort of an outdoor dining space covered with, you know, wisteria or grapes or something so that you can be shaded but still sitting outside, and makes for a nice relaxing place to dine. So you come down the stairs here into the pool area, and this is where we're hoping to make a lot of changes. The stone is, you know, sort of old and sort of falling apart at this point, so we think we're gonna try to change the surface to something else. The pool right now is actually not working, as this is theoretically supposed to be an infinity pool, and As you can see, the water is low, probably because there's a leak somewhere, and it's no longer going over the edge into the gully here, and so the water is not being filtered, because once it goes through this gully, it goes into the filtration system, which is over here. So you can probably hear it. So we're gonna make a lot of changes here, modernize the pool. There's this hedge that you can see that goes all the way around and does an excellent job of blocking almost the entire view of the property once you're in the pool or sitting or lounging on the deck on the far side of the pool from where I'm standing. And then this fence, which has a certain prison-like feel to it, we're going to eliminate, hopefully replace with something a little more rustic and charming. There's the pool robot. He, of course, will stay. These are our lounge chairs, which we're using because they came with the house and they did the job while we needed them, but will be, of course, upgraded. And then you see the property, the pool area ends here with a little bit of a half wall in the fence, and what we want to do is extend the pool area onto the grass up here. This wall I'm pointing the camera at the moment has a bit of a storage space for pool chemicals and things like that, what we think will make a nice space for a bathroom. So the pool, you don't have to go inside to use the bathroom, you can come out here. And then maybe a little shower area here too, which is nice because then you'll have the gym outside, the bathroom outside, a shower, and the pool. So sort of all the health and wellness and fitness stuff can be outside. Out here we have our lovely olive grove. It's September, so it's a little early, but the olives are all showing and probably be ready for harvesting in October. I don't know if we'll be here for that, which would be a shame because that's a pretty special time in Tuscany and we'll have to figure out how to do that. And so yeah, I don't know what else I can show. Maybe we'll just walk out here to the field and kind of end there. This whole field in front of the camera is part of the property, which goes basically down to the tree line at the bottom of the field. And we have pretty significant plans for this too. We'll see if it all works out, but I think our goal would be to add a lake, which would be at the bottom of the property down there where the water drains. And that way we can have a more robust water source than the current well, which is really not enough to irrigate the property in any kind of meaningful way, which is why the property currently has very little in the way of a green garden. It's, you know, some trees and things that can get by on low water, but we'd like to add a little bit more color and greenery to the property and make it a proper garden. And then the other thing that we have on the wish list is to add a vineyard, which I think will also require permitting and probably a lot of bureaucratic hurdles to jump over. But that to us would sort of be the way to really enhance the view here, which is already magnificent, but would add a little bit of, you know, sort of a more Tuscan vibe to it if we can have a vineyard here as well. We'll see if that works. And so, yeah, so that's about it. And I guess, you know, we'll see how this all turns out in 6 to 8 months, and do an after video and compare the two. Okay, bye.